Water is not good for your house, and this is Gary from Century Chimney, and he knows that.
Right.
Not good for chimneys, not good for your house. We're talking about water repellent treatments. I got a few questions for you, Gary, to share with our audience here.
Sure.
First of all, what are the benefits of applying water repellent to masonry?
Water is one of the biggest enemies of masonry, especially in Cleveland, Ohio, where we have the weather that we do, the constant condensation, the multiple rainstorms that we have over the years, the expansion and contraction that happens as a result of the water getting in there, freezing and thawing, just loosens everything up.
Yeah, especially this time of year where we're heading through fall and we have a lot of rain, got some cold nights happening.
Right.
How does this differ from just resealing cracks?
Resealing cracks or sealing a chimney in general.
Yeah.
When we talk about water repellents, we never use the word sealing unless we're telling people not to seal their chimney. A fireplace chimney or furnace chimney, commonly both inside the same chimney, don't think of it as, let's say there's only one flue in there, don't think of it as a 4-sided unit, but rather an 8-sided one, because there are 4 walls on a square flue on the inside of the chimney as well. So if you seal a chimney, if you put a sealer on masonry, it will hold moisture in that builds up on the inside of the chimney. Our water repellent works similar to 2 like poles of a magnet coming together.
Okay.
And that's why it's a repellent. It repels the water away from the chimney, won't let any in, but any moisture that is on the inside of the chimney can still bleed out.
So that chimney can still breathe, so to speak, through the masonry itself.
That's a good way to put it.
And it needs to. Okay, that's an important thing.
Right.
Versus just covering it up and protecting from the outside. Well, you're not doing yourselves any favor for what's on the inside of your chimney at that point. So how long does this treatment last? And is it environmentally safe?
It is environmentally safe. Our water repellent is water-based rather than solvent-based. So it is environmentally safe, and we give a 10-year guarantee on the water repellent. The chimney will exhibit water repellent tendencies for a decade after we put it onto the chimney.
That's pretty nice. That's really nice, actually. Last question, Gary. Is this something that somebody should have done to their chimney proactively, or once they sort of detect that leakage is happening?
We can slow the process down in some cases if the client is already having some issues, but sometimes by the time they get to that point, it's too far gone.
It's too late.
Yeah, we have to replace some bricks or the entire chimney or a portion of it. So always better to be proactive, get the water repellent on there so that the water doesn't get into the brick and mortar and start causing everything to expand, contract, and deteriorate. You
mentioned you have a 10-year warranty when you do that, so should it be done like every 10 years? Is there some sort of a schedule just getting it done?
That's a good idea to have it done every decade. Okay. We've come out to homes after 10 years, applied the water repellent, and our water repellent is repelling the water repellent because it's that good. It actually lasts more than 10 years.
Really? No kidding.
But that's why we only guarantee things for as long as we do. We're like, well, we know it's going to last at least 10 years. So that's why the manufacturer gives us an entire decade.
That's really great. Your water repellent is so good that it actually kicks out the old water repellent.
That's right.
That's really wonderful. Well, you're working with these guys. You're working with the best. Thanks so much, Gary. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Randy.